Hi, welcome to the live stream this morning. So I'm going to be channeling Archangel Raphael, and Raphael will be coming through to give messages, and also messages for the week ahead. So yeah, I'm going to let him come through and speak through me. And just a reminder, so to book one-to-one sessions, that's through the Archangel Raphael website, and that's on the description, and for 5-minute transmissions as well. The shamanic protocol, which will, and the new week for that will start tomorrow. Um, and there's also the option of signing up for a month for that, or just to stay on it all the time by subscription. Um, and Yeah, and also there's the fundraiser for Gaza as well that you can find on the Archangel Raphael site. And for groups, if you go to the Gen site, and the groups are every Tuesday, and every other Friday, but there'll be changes coming up for that in August, which will be, writing about on the website. So yeah, and of course, if you want deep energy clearing, there's Ivan, and his website is on the description as well, and he does one-to-one sessions and remote groups as well. So, yes, I'm just going to let Archangel Raphael come in and speak through me. Hmm. Hmm. I would like you to know that what I am seeing is that there is a lot going on at the moment, and it is not necessarily a time where you need to be going into things which have happened in your life in a way where you are deliberately trying to clear the energy. But rather, it is a time to be with yourselves and see what comes up by simply being in your own energy. And what comes up will be what is still in need of further resolution. And what I will say about resolution is that it does not necessarily mean that everything is in the right place. Resolution does not mean that things are resolved fully on the earth plane. Perhaps there are some things which are resolved within you, but they are not yet resolved externally. But resolution is very much about getting to a place within where you feel at peace, where you feel that your part is done and dusted with. So it may be, for example, that you have been in relationship with people who have not been right for you, and generally the energy has not been right. And when you resolve it within, it means that your part is done. So, whatever you did, whatever mistake you made, whatever perhaps was not in alignment with you or not understood at the time, is actually now understood, aligned, and your part is done, which means you are free to move on. And through this, you are able to start something new. So that is what I mean by resolving things which have happened. It does not mean that there needs to be an outer manifestation. Eventually, there will be. So, whenever something is resolved in you at the right time, something will happen on the outside as well to bring a deeper type of resolution on the earth plane. But it is actually about resolving things at the moment inside, resolving all things so that you are free to move on, get on with your life. And it may be that you are resolving things from your childhood. It may be to do with old incarnations. It may be to do with heavy ancestral energies. It may be to do with relationships you have formed in this life where there have been many different energies. But it is about, at the moment, seeing what still needs to be resolved within you. Resolve it by giving that part attention and doing whatever is necessary to resolve it. And I will say, each of you will find your own way. So it is not about one way or another, but as you go within, you will be guided what to do to resolve something within yourself. I also would like you to know that nobody is asking you to stay in a state where you are in one way or another trying to do things on the earth plane and make things happen. That this is really not the state to be in. It is a state that is actually exhausting. It makes you tired. It makes you ill. So this is not what you are doing at the moment. It is all about going deeper at the moment into finding a deeper place within of stillness, of peace, of oneness. And through this, the right things will happen. So it is no longer a time to try to make your life work. Many of you have spent a long time trying. Perhaps you have achieved things, but it has taken a lot of energy from you. So, this is a new time where effort is not going to be rewarded. It will be more about you stepping into your own inner being, your light, going within, radiating light from within, and allowing this light to naturally allow the right things to happen in your life. And the deeper you go, the more light you will find, the more you will radiate, and the more that things will happen spontaneously without effort. I also would like to share that you are all stepping into new ways of being. So, all of you are in this process, and none of you are fully there yet. So, again, it is about allowing yourselves to be just for a while, so these new energies can be more fully integrated. You are all letting go of old ways, stepping into new ways at the moment. I also would like you to know that when I look at your energies, I am not simply looking at your energy as it is now. I am looking at what is forming, what you are creating consciously. And what I do for some of you is I clear energy that would otherwise become a problem. Things which have been in one way or another started off in the cycle of creation. Things that I see that perhaps you have been attuning to, perhaps things which are very old, very much about the past. So I do clear things away like this, things which have started forming, which would not serve you, things that you are perhaps consciously attuning to on one level, but perhaps not consciously choosing to have in your life. Perhaps you are tuning to those things because you feel wounded. So it may be, for example, attuning to lack in some ways, attuning to the wrong people, attuning to the wrong way of doing things through effort rather than through your own natural energy flowing through you. So there are some things that you are still attuning to, which are a bit negative, a bit old, but I tend to clear them away before they become an outer manifestation and bring you back into alignment. So I am working hard behind the scenes to keep you in alignment, to help you to create from a very positive place within. I have a few more messages to give. I would like to share that there are many of you here who may start to feel at times like there is something not quite right going on in the world. That you may be attuning to things in the world which are negative, which are really very negative. And what I would like to share about this is that it is important to recognize that when you are attuning to these things, that you have a part to play in making them right. So the things that you may attune to, which are negative, which are really happening, it is important to have a sense inside what you are able to do about it. Because often the things that you will focus on can be the things where you have some role to play in making the things right again. I hope I am making sense. So I am speaking now about larger things. So it may be you are very interested in the environment and you see many things happening which are really not right. You may be interested in how helping the environment to be in a better place. And you may end up finding that your function is to actually work with higher energies here in order to clear away negative energy on the earth, to clear pollution. Because there are beings you can attune to who will help with this, who will clear earth energies up. And as you attune, you will be guided what to do. And it may be a mixture of energy work and physical work. So, this is one example. But what I will say is that you will all have something that you notice in the world which is very negative. You will all have something that you will attune to. And that is because all of you have had many lives here. So, all of you are intrinsically connected to the processes happening on earth at the moment. All of you have been part of this earth plane for many lives. So, what happens over time is that there are things that you are involved in on a soul level. So, it may be, for example, that you have had many lives in a particular place, a particular area. And so the karma of that place you are intrinsically connected to. So you notice what happens there, and then you play your part. And as you do, you are actually fulfilling something you have agreed to do. So, what I would like you to know is that each one of you here will have things you notice, things that you are intrinsically connected to on the earth plane. And when you do have a feeling inside that something is going terribly wrong in some way, go a bit deeper and see what is going on. See what your contract is with that particular issue, that particular subject. See what your part is to play and play your part. Because in these times, there is a lot happening. There is a lot being cleared from the earth plane. There is a lot that is being balanced, and you will each have a part to play in this. And I am sharing this information because I would like you to know that when you go deeper within, you will see that what you are doing inside your inner landscape is not separate to the outer landscape. And everything that has formed in your inner landscape has come from somewhere. So at some point in time, you have been involved in things which perhaps now you are noticing from a long way away. I hope I'm making sense. So, what I'm really trying to say is that you will notice things in the world, and it is not a distraction. It is intrinsically connected to your inner landscape, to your own path, to your own karma, to your own journey throughout time and space. And when you play your part in life, when you fulfill contracts you have, you automatically are clearing your inner landscape more. And this is the way your inner landscape and outer landscape work together in perfect harmony. So it is not about trying to find things to do. It is about seeing what you notice from on a soul level, So going deeper and see what really concerns you, see what is really there. And then you are able to work with it in a way where you are further cleansing yourself and fulfilling your purpose. I am also speaking about this at this point because many of you here are actually on the brink of starting new things. You are all here to do something on the earth plane, as well as to clear your energy. You will all have a part to play. And for some of you, you are spokespeople. You speak on behalf of others. For some of you, you are very much about helping the earth, Mother Earth herself. For some of you, you are here in order to bring to people's awareness certain issues, certain subjects. For some of you, you may be here to start larger projects to help certain groups of people, perhaps people who have had problems with addictions, perhaps people who have had childhood abuse issues. But be observant of what you really notice on a soul level, and then ask yourself what your part is to play. Get a sense of it, because it will give you a deeper purpose in your life. It will attune you to your deeper, higher purpose. And I am also speaking about such things because I would like you to know that each and every one of you here is able to be on the earth, amplifying the light, helping those who are in need. You are all able to be doing this, and it is really important to be coming from a place of inner connection when you do it. And in this way, you will benefit, and so will others. I have one more thing to say about this subject area, and that is there is a lot of expansive energy in the world at the moment, a broadening generally that is happening, a sense in people that there is actually a coming together, a sense that there is able to be unity and harmony, a collective energy that is able to make changes in the world. And this is a very positive energy to be a part of. It is very good because it creates in the world a sense of working together, a sense of unity consciousness, a sense of noticing things and coming together to find answers, to make things as they should be. So that is something I would like to share with all of you, that you can all be a part of this at the right time. I have one more thing I would like to say, and that is each and every one of you here is able to play a part in making life better when it comes to people you know. So, what I am speaking about now is actually being able to have an impact on the lives of people you are connected to. And this is not about doing things. It may include doing things, but what I'm really speaking about is subtle energies. And as you go within, you will notice the way that you connect to every single person you know, everyone you are connected to. And as you go within, you are able to find harmony and balance with each and every connection, even if that harmony and balance is about creating more distance between you. But what I will say is a good practice to do is to sit in meditation and consciously ask that harmony and balance is brought into all connections you have. And through this, you are benefiting everyone you know. You are helping to bring more harmony and balance into their lives. So it is about then finding that you are able to have more harmony and balance in this way, but bring it to other people as well. So, an example may be with your children, you are able to be in meditation, have an awareness of their connection to you, and consciously invite in more balance and harmony. And this energy will always move in the right way, in the right direction. So it may be that one of your children needs to move out, needs to change where they are living, move away from you, and that will be conducive to harmony and balance. It may be that harmony and balance simply changes something between you, as in it clears an issue that has been coming up and brings it into balance, brings light into it. It may be that something is worked on an ancestral level. So, this is one example. But when you invite in balance and harmony, it will always go in the right directions. So, this is a very good practice because it will help you to feel better because you are affected by everyone you are connected to. You do affect one another. So, by bringing in this positive energy, it helps you and it helps people you know. I have no more to say. I would like to speak about the week ahead. The week ahead generally is one which will be very positive. It will be a week where there will be opportunities to go deeper, to clear more energy, to find more light. That is all. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening, and yeah, wishing you a good week ahead, and much love to all of you. Hmm.